What if you could unlock secret airline perks that most travelers never hear about? Let's reveal the hidden world of business travel benefits for seniors. For the discerning business traveler over the age of 60, the world of air travel holds a treasure trove of benefits that are rarely advertised on glossy brochures or banner ads. These are not your standard run-of-the-mill loyalty points. They are substantive perks designed to enhance comfort, safety, and financial efficiency. Many airlines have established protocols and unwritten policies that cater specifically to their senior clientele, yet accessing them requires a degree of insider knowledge. The key is to look beyond the online booking portal and understand that a direct conversation with an airline representative can often unlock a different class of service and support, transforming a routine business trip into a seamless and far more pleasant experience for those with the wisdom of years. These advantages extend far beyond a simple discount on the base fare. We are talking about tangible benefits that address the practical realities of travel for a mature professional. This includes everything from priority assistance navigating sprawling airport terminals to special consideration during boarding, ensuring you can settle into your seat without the usual rush and jostle. The airline industry, while often perceived as impersonal, has specific departments and trained staff dedicated to accessibility and special assistance. For the business traveler, this translates into reduced stress and conserved energy, allowing you to arrive at your destination focused and ready for the meetings or conferences that lie ahead, rather than feeling drained by the journey itself. Understanding how to advocate for your needs is perhaps the most critical skill in this domain. Airlines are legally and ethically bound to provide assistance, but they are not mind readers. A simple, polite request made well in advance can make all the difference. Whether you need help with your carry-on luggage, require a seat with more legroom for medical reasons, or need guidance to your departure gate, the staff are there to help. This proactive approach separates the savvy traveler from the average passenger. It is about leveraging the system that is already in place, a system that many are simply unaware of, to guarantee a smoother, more dignified travel process from the moment you step into the airport until you land. Moreover, these perks are not charity, they are good business sense for the airlines. A senior business traveler represents a valuable demographic, frequently flying, often in premium cabins, and loyal to brands that provide excellent service. By catering to their specific needs, airlines cultivate a loyal customer base that will return time and again. Therefore, when you request assistance or inquire about special accommodations, you are not asking for a favor. You are engaging with a service model designed for you. The goal is to shift your mindset from that of a passive passenger to an active participant in crafting your own comfortable and efficient travel experience, using the very tools the airlines provide. One of the most significant yet underutilized financial benefits is the provision for companion travel, particularly for individuals who require assistance due to a medical condition. Airlines like Air Canada have formal programs where a support person, be it a spouse, a family member, or a caregiver, can fly for free, paying only the requisite taxes and fees. This is a game changer for business travelers who might need help managing medication, navigating the cabin, or simply for peace of mind. To access this, you must typically contact the airline's dedicated accessibility desk before booking. It requires a bit of administrative foresight, but the financial savings are immense, effectively cutting the cost of travel for two people in half. Beyond medical necessities, loyalty programs offer another avenue to a free companion ticket. The Southwest Airlines Companion Pass is a legendary example, allowing a designated companion to fly with you for nearly free on any flight you book for an entire year. While earning this pass requires significant travel or credit card spending, for a frequent business flyer, it is an attainable and incredibly valuable goal. More recently, airlines like Frontier have announced their own Companion Pass programs, set to launch in late 2025, signaling a growing trend. For the business professional who often travels with a partner or an associate, these programs represent a powerful strategy for dramatically reducing annual travel expenditures. Of course, direct senior discounts remain a staple, though they are not always the most obvious option. United Airlines, for instance, offers special fares for travelers aged 65 and over, which can be selected directly on their website during the booking process. These fares are often fully refundable and come without change fees, providing a level of flexibility that is invaluable in the fast-paced business world. Similarly, a partnership between British Airways and AARP allows members to save up to $200 on certain flights. The critical takeaway is that these discounts are not always the absolute cheapest fare available, but they often provide superior value when you factor in the flexibility and reduced penalties for changes. The most important strategy, however, is to pick up the phone. Many senior fares and special offers are not displayed online and are only accessible by speaking directly with an airline agent. This human interaction allows you to inquire about unpublished discounts and explain your specific travel needs. It's a classic old-school approach that pays substantial dividends in the digital age. By taking the time to make that call, you can often uncover savings and benefits that automated online systems are simply not programmed to offer. For the business traveler, this extra step is a small investment of time for a potentially significant financial return and a more accommodating journey overall. The unfortunate reality of modern air travel is the rising threat of in-flight theft, and senior travelers are sometimes perceived as easier targets. Thieves often operate during periods of distraction, such as the initial boarding rush or when the cabin lights are dimmed for an overnight flight. They may look for unattended bags in overhead compartments or valuables left carelessly in seatback pockets. For the business professional carrying a laptop, company documents, and personal electronics, a theft can be professionally and personally devastating. Awareness is the first line of defense. Understanding that the threat exists is crucial to taking the simple, necessary steps to prevent becoming a victim of this opportunistic crime. To safeguard your belongings, a few practical security measures are highly effective. Once you are airborne and the seatbelt sign is off, consider moving your personal item from under the seat in front of you to a position behind your own legs. This keeps it within your physical control and out of sight. For added security, a simple carabiner clip can be used to fasten the zippers of your bag together, acting as a deterrent to any would-be thief looking for a quick and silent opportunity. Most importantly, never treat the seatback pocket as a secure storage location. Your passport, wallet, and phone should always be kept in a zippered pocket on your person or secured within your bag. Comfort is intrinsically linked to a sense of well-being, and managing the drastic temperature fluctuations on an aircraft is a key component of this. Aeroplanes are notoriously hot and stuffy on the ground during boarding, only to become quite chilly once they reach cruising altitude. These rapid changes can be more than just a minor annoyance. For some, they can exacerbate joint pain or trigger respiratory sensitivities. Dressing in layers is the universally accepted advice, but the choice of material makes a significant difference. You need clothing that can adapt with you, providing warmth without causing you to overheat, and ensuring you remain comfortable throughout the entire flight. This is where performance fabrics like merino wool come into their own. Brands like Unbound Merino have engineered clothing specifically for the rigors of travel. This natural fiber is exceptionally effective at regulating body temperature, keeping you warm when it's cold and cool when it's warm. Furthermore, it is naturally odor-resistant, soft against the skin, and resists wrinkling, making it an ideal choice for the business traveler who needs to step off the plane looking polished and professional. Investing in a few key pieces of high-quality travel wear is a strategic decision that contributes directly to your physical comfort and ability to perform at your best upon arrival. A surprisingly effective tool for enhancing your in-flight experience is the special meal request. Most airlines offer a wide variety of meal options at no additional cost on flights where meal service is included. This goes far beyond vegetarian choices. You can request low-sodium, diabetic, gluten-free, or lactose-free meals, among many others. The key is to make your request when you book your ticket, or at the very latest, 48 to 72 hours before your departure. This simple act ensures you receive a meal that aligns with your dietary needs or preferences, contributing to better digestion and overall comfort during a long journey. The hidden benefit of ordering a special meal is not just dietary, but strategic. Special meals are almost always distributed by the cabin crew before the main meal service begins. This means you get your food first, allowing you to finish eating while other passengers are just starting. This early finish gives you a golden opportunity to use the lavatory before the inevitable post-meal rush begins. For any traveler, but especially for the business professional on a tight schedule, avoiding a long queue for the bathroom is a significant advantage. It is a small hack that saves time and reduces one of the common hassles of economy class travel. Speaking of lavatories, timing your visits is an art form on a crowded flight. With a ratio of roughly 1 bathroom for every 60 passengers in economy, queues are inevitable at predictable times. The busiest periods are immediately after takeoff, after meal service, and during the final 90 minutes before landing when everyone makes a last-minute dash. By using your special meal advantage, you can bypass the post-meal crowd. For the pre-landing rush, a smart tactic is to set a quiet alarm on your watch or phone for about 2 hours before the scheduled arrival time, allowing you to use the facilities while most others are still asleep or watching movies. This level of planning may seem excessive, but for the seasoned business traveler, efficiency is paramount. Every minute saved, every queue avoided, and every moment of comfort gained contributes to arriving in a better state of mind. It is about controlling the controllables in an environment where you have very little autonomy. By understanding the rhythms of the cabin, the timing of meals, the patterns of passenger movement, you can navigate your journey with a strategic mindset. This ensures that the flight itself does not become an obstacle to your business objectives, but rather a quiet, comfortable, and productive period of transit. Long-haul flights present a specific health risk that all travelers, and particularly those over 60, must take seriously: deep vein thrombosis, or DVT. This condition, where blood clots form in the deep veins of the leg, is exacerbated by prolonged immobility. The risk of DVT increases by approximately 26% for every 2 hours of flying, with the danger being even more pronounced for individuals over the age of 70. The confined seating and pressurized cabin environment create a perfect storm for circulatory issues. Therefore, proactive prevention is not just a suggestion, it is an essential part of responsible air travel for your own health and safety. Fortunately, the methods for preventing DVT are simple and can be done without ever leaving your seat. Regularly performing in-seat exercises such as ankle circles, foot pumps, and gentle knee lifts helps to keep the blood flowing through your lower legs. It is also advisable to stand up and stretch for a few minutes every couple of hours if possible. Hydration is equally critical. Be sure to drink plenty of water and avoid excessive alcohol or caffeine, which can lead to dehydration. Perhaps the most effective tool in your arsenal is a good pair of compression socks, which apply gentle pressure to improve circulation, reduce swelling, and keep your legs from feeling fatigued. Beyond in-flight health, the reality of business and life is that plans can change unexpectedly. A personal health issue or a family emergency can force the cancellation of a trip, and the prospect of losing the value of a non-refundable ticket can add financial stress to an already difficult situation. However, non-refundable does not always mean you have no recourse. If you have a legitimate medical or family emergency, it is always worth calling the airline directly. Many carriers will make exceptions on a case-by-case basis, especially for loyal customers who booked their travel directly through the airline's own website or call center. When making this call, be prepared to explain the situation calmly and professionally. Offering to provide a doctor's note can significantly strengthen your case. This note should be on official letterhead and clearly state your name, the flight details, and a declaration from the doctor that you are unfit to travel, along with the doctor's signature and contact information. While there are no guarantees, especially if you booked through a third-party site like Expedia, a direct appeal to the airline often results in a travel credit or even a full refund. This underscores the importance of booking direct whenever possible, as it gives you the best chance for a compassionate and flexible resolution.